Recently saw one of those photos of Republican gun nuts posing their kids with guns. The one in particular I saw said, "I gave my daughter a rape whistle." Stuff like this is why gun violence is so high. They're normalizing gun violence by giving kids guns at such a young age. But it's more than that. It isn't a mental health issue, or video games, it's guns, and the fact that the most gung-ho gun enthusiasts are fascists who train their kids to be fascists and how to use guns. Every single mass shooter so far has been racist, sexist, homophobic, Islamophobic, anti-Semitic, some combo of those, and / or some other form of bigot. The Republicans are literal Nazis now, wanting to cleanse the world of people they view as filth, and they're weaponizing their kids to do it. Just look at that piece of garbage Kyle Rittenhouse, a Republican asshat judge in power let him get away with murder and attempted murder. That little shit should be avoiding bending over in a prison shower for the rest of his pathetic life, but instead he's free to go commit more violence because the US is becoming more and more fascist. The entire Republican Party and its voters are Nazis, and the Democrats are doing fuck all about it. So either they're a bunch of cowards or more likely they're fascists too but don't have the spine to be honest about it. While I don't have any solutions for the fascist problem apart from rising up and putting them in prison, or even better, putting them in the ground by using a certain invention that was very useful to the French during their revolution, off with their heads, a more immediate solution is repealing that piece of shit document, the Second Amendment to the Constitution. The Second Amendment was ratified at a time when the height of military technology was the fucking musket. Sure, there were cannons, but they were bulky, had poor aim, and had a tendency to not go off the way they were supposed to. Also, most of the country was being reclaimed by the wilderness after the Indians were still trying to recover from a massive smallpox die-off, germ warfare. That was a time when it made sense for everyone to be armed, because guerrilla warfare actually worked back then. Now, the only people who need guns are, well, maybe the FBI or ATF, if they have smugglers or organized criminals to fight, but nobody else needs guns anymore. Nobody fucking hunts for food these days, nobody's fighting Indians, not legally anyway, and guns only bring tragedy and genocide these days. Some people are like, we need the Second Amendment to defend against the military in case of a coup. Well, I have news for them, the military laughs at your puny guns. The military can nuke your whole fucking city, or bomb just your house in particular, or send sniper drones after you or something. These stupid little malicious people organize are completely pointless, and most of them are run by racists and nutty doomsday cultists anyway. The UK doesn't allow guns, and they're a lot safer. Australia, for all its recent faults, doesn't allow guns in their country, and there hasn't been a mass shooting there for decades. So pardon me if I think the Second Amendment is pointless, outdated, obsolete, and fucking dangerous in this day and age. Excuse me if I think it needs to be repealed. I stand by my stance.